was a celebration of Hispanic heritage here at the Bronx Havana Cafe. The Bronx Chamber of Commerce hosted their 9th annual celebration honoring 6 leaders for growing the Bronx economy. They include co-owner of the restaurant here on East Tremont, Kevin Alice, who since 2010 has been providing authentic Latin cuisine for his neighbors and tourists alike.
The guys that own this, Kevin, Troy, and his partners, they are just such warm, friendly people and inviting that people just want to come here because they feel comfortable. They feel like they're home.
I think the Bronx in general is becoming a restaurant kind of foodie town, and East Tremont in particular is very slowly but surely becoming restaurant row.
It means everything.
Also honored new state Assemblywoman Natalia Fernandez, whose family hails not only from Cuba, but also Colombia.
Our culture has always been so strong. I come from a Cuban and Colombian background. So between the music and the dishes and the history of each country, it's something that we're very proud of, I'm very proud of, and I love to share my story and experiences. And it's great that everywhere I go, regardless of what Latin country, there's similarities and something to always bond over.
We don't know a lot about the grassroots movement. We don't know a lot about what happened in the Bronx in those turbulent years. So I want to be that historian for the period. I want to be today's historian.
Praised for his work in preserving Bronx history, borough historian Angel Hernandez, who grew up in the South Bronx and San Diego, says he's ready to talk about the Hispanic influence along with the borough's new look. And speaking of new look, Samuel Brooks, who's lived in Mott Haven since 1975, is doing the same.
We formed the organization about 3 years ago. With the primary purpose to preserve and save our historic architectural buildings, but also more importantly, to preserve the culture, the history, and the music of our beloved South Bronx.
She works for the Bronx's leading engineering and architectural firm. Coordinating manager Blanca Garcia says she also devotes a great deal of her time supporting women in business.
Where we market a lot, the women, young women working, newly in businesses. I say, especially if you're a minority, try to go with SBS. Push yourself to actually be better than you were yesterday.
Also getting nods, Bridget Lozado from the Parks Department's Owen Dolan Recreational Center. There she and her family give up their Thanksgiving Day to make sure others enjoy the celebration.
The program started 6 years ago, and it started with a group of like 35. We just used to feed whoever was in the park. And it's grown now to last year, this past Thanksgiving, we fed 650 people.
Held last year at Tosca's restaurant, president and CEO of the chamber, Nunzio Del Greco, says he's giving guests this year a new space to network.
It's a different type of venue. It's a little cozier, but the food was amazing. And it's really a great day.
Of course, the main attraction here has been the cuisine. If you'd like more information, you can go to HavanaCafe.com. For BronxNet, this is Arlene Makoko.